So this video will on the surface be a presentation about how we need each other. People need people, but some people use people and some people don't. I have been given instructions months and months ago to focus on the fruit. I did what I usually do and say okay and then not. I continue to tip tables like mad, only those tables like Community Bible Church and Excel Christian School, judges and attorneys in the government are just too big for me to tip alone. I need some divine help with those projects, and guess what? I get it. I ask. I get. It's a promise, but it involves waiting. In the meantime, I've been trying to figure out what's going on with NVEnergy, my energy company, and my situation with Tesla, having installed solar panels at the advice of a very young man. I couldn't understand why we were getting hit with power bumps in the middle of a sunny day, which is, at least for now, when those panels are generating power. I'm still in the investigation process, but I thought I had done something stupid with this lamp that caused it to suddenly stop working. I had replaced a battery when the old one died, and as soon as I twisted it on, one of those little flexible things there, it flashed and it stopped functioning. So I pulled the power cord, set the lamp aside, and began wondering what to do with it. I didn't want to just replace it because it was not cheap, and there was no real reason I could think of for it stopping working except my own blunder with the light bulb. So I researched, and one of the things that I did was ask a programmer at my current job what he would suggest. Could I fix it myself, was my question. He said I could, told me what I would need to do that, but then also recommended trying to find someone locally in our town, Reno, who maybe could fix it. So I went online and did a little search, and then I found D Lamp Doctor on Moana Lane. So I met Dee. Dee is a woman. She's the D doctor, and she immediately discussed what would need to be done to repair the lamp, the cost involved, and then the most priceless thing of all, how to prevent it from happening in the future. That's to plug it into a surge protector. How easy is that, right? I was so grateful she gave me that information. When I told her what I thought had happened to break it, that's when I discovered that even though I am using the electricity generated by my Tesla solar panels, I am still on NVEnergy's grid. What? I asked. Why? And that's what triggered a further investigation, which is still ongoing, as to why the likes of NVEnergy is allowed to make me suffer through their power bumps, which is probably what broke my lamp, even though I am trying to find alternate sources of power for the future of my family. So what I will say is the more I go along, I like Tesla. My plan is to actually buy a vehicle, not just the solar panels and not just their power grid, whatever you call that, which I will learn the name of it eventually, is to buy it with money that I earn while working. Okay, I will not do what Paul Orphan did and embezzle from his employer, Washoe County, that was his employer, while I footed the bill for his arrest, his trial, his jail time, and his pension that he's collecting from the state of Nevada called PERS. I will not go down that route, and I will even come up with ways to keep others from doing that. I know how, I've put it into practice. So I always have an ulterior motive in doing nice things. The lady, Dee, the darling doctor, she's really good, asked me why I wanted to do this YouTube video for her business. Because I do want to do this for her business, because her business needs to get some business. It's worth it. I want to be heard. I want to be paid attention, I want to be taken seriously, and I want to be appreciated. What I've realized is that's not going to happen until I do it to others first. So my goal is to actually listen, and that is one tough goal. I forgot to mention, in my pursuit of a Tesla, which I do plan on getting at some point in the future, I also don't plan on doing what my sister did, and that's marrying a man and then sucking the life out of him monetarily for her entire life. So if there ever is a man in my life again, which I don't think there will be because I do not have permission from my God Almighty, but if there were, he could count on the fact that I would be working. I would not be after him for his money, because I like my own, and I like to work.